What's up, bros? Today we're hunting for the cards of 2023 NBA All-Star Game Dunk Contest champion Mac McClung, and for this purpose we're breaking these two Cello boxes of 21-22 Prizm Draft Picks basketball. Let's get started with this red, white and blue parallels, which are specific to Cello packs. And we are up to a very good start immediately with Mac McClung as a Texas Tech Raider. He actually played for two colleges, first for Georgetown and then for Texas Tech, transferred. Yeah, would be of course cool to pull his Orange Wave parallel number to 75 or his silver, but honestly, I think this is actually a Cade image variation parallel. Yep, you can recognize them from this V letter here. This is not a bad card, of course, not an expensive card by any measure, but still not very easy to pull. Yes, so a more realistic goal for us is to pull like a lot of his base cards and then perhaps a green parallel, which is the most common parallel in the Cello boxes. Interestingly, Mac McClung, he only has cards in 3 products. His only pro card is actually in this year 22-23 hoops, but it's only one card. And that's a little bit of a weird card because he is in Lakers uniform there with GSW logo. But most of his cards are in this 21-22 collegiate Prizm, and then in 21-22 collegiate Chronicles. So I decided to go with Prizm because first I'm building a retail master set of 21-22 collegiate Prizm, so I had a lot of these boxes sitting. Bought them at around 40 bags at Black Friday last year. The regular price for these boxes is around 50 bucks. I think they went up a little bit to 60 bucks after Mac McClung won the dunk contest, but I expect them to go back to 50 bucks soon, because this is usually something which is forgot pretty soon. But nevertheless, it's to me it's an impressive achievement that a guy like that who essentially plays basketball not for the money but for the love of the game just came and won this contest. Mobley Green, pretty nice, and Joel Embiid. I feel that LeBron started this trend that like superstars stopped competing in the dunk contest, but to me personally, the dunk contest is really the highlight of this All-Star weekend, because yeah, this game is like just a joke, like people just like gather and like do some nonsense, but the dunk contest is actually something which is a piece of an art for me. And of course, like McClung's performance, it wasn't like a pure, and we actually get his base card as well, so nice. It wasn't a true 540 degrees dunk, but pretty close to it. But what is very clear is that, okay, his second base, okay, we are doing pretty well. I was hoping for the color, but nope. What was pretty clear that he was a winner by a wide margin. Yeah, unfortunately, because he wasn't a high-profile college player by any means, he's not in all these insert sets. But it's good that he has a base card and he actually also has an out, although chances of hitting it are pretty low. So our results from the first box are these two base cards and then red, white, and blue parallel. Let's hope for better luck in the second box. Let's again get started with this red, white, and blue cards. Yeah, in the last box we got a red, white, and blue McClung right off the start. Dominic Wilkins was actually a great dunk contest participant. Yeah, his rival race with Jordan, yeah, they were legendary. If you still remember them, yeah, like this video. Because unfortunately we are not likely to see anything like that in the future, and I'm not just an old fart who continuously complains how things were better in the past. No McClung this time. Maybe will he hit his orange wave to 75, or at least green to I wanted to say to 25, but greens to 25. Green pulsars to 25 are actually specific to blasters. So this one for sure we are not gonna get, but regular green would be cool. Keon Johnson. Dear own folks, silver. Yeah, I personally have a lot of respect to McClung for coming out and giving this performance, because, okay, nobody, no star cares, but at least I care about this contest, and he gave me some minutes of joy, so. And that's more than many NBA teams during the whole season with the terrible load management, etc. There have been also like some legendary performances in the dunk contest during the past years. I think this is actually an image variation. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, these performances mostly became famous for like being bad. Like for you might remember like this John Collins jumping over an airplane and crushing it with a bank. Was it like 2 or 3 years ago? Yeah, I laughed out loud to that performance. James Bouknight. Yeah, Vince Carter, another great dunk contest participant, and I think a dunk contest winner as well. Yeah, John Collins, this guy who crashed an airplane in the dunk contest, and our first McClung base in this Cello or Fat Pack, or Stan Van Gundy as I call them, pack box. Herbert Jones, and I think this is an auto of Ariel Hukporty. Yeah, I don't know who is this guy, but usually these autos in the retail of the guys who will never make even a summer league. So probably playing somewhere in Europe. And our second McClung base, so seems to be like pretty consistent. We are getting 2 McClung base cards per box. Yeah, but the collation generally varies in this product. Sometimes you get a base set out of this box, sometimes you don't. And whoa, we actually pull a McClung silver parallel. And this is not a rare card, but this is not like very easy to pull a card, because there are usually 2 or 3 silvers per Cello box, and given that it's a 100 card base set, the odds are not exactly in our favor. But this is a better pull than I expected going into this break. Yep. Whoop. Yeah, very pleasantly surprised here. So yeah, I expected perhaps a green, which much more common, but not a silver. So overall, we got 2 McClung bases per box. Then we got this red, white, and blue parallel, and then we really beat our odds with this McClung silver.